Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a lined zippered change purse or pouch, and it looks like this. It's just zippered and then it's lined, and I'm using a 4x5 rectangle as my pattern piece, and this makes a good size for a change purse because it's not huge and you can also fit bills and like bank cards inside. But of course you could resize the pattern to whatever size you want. So you're going to need two fabrics. I'm using this one for my exterior. It's like red with a nautical theme. It's got little anchors and stuff, and then I'm just going to use plain black cotton for the lining. And of course you'll need a zipper. I'm just using a red one. You also need pins, scissors, a sewing machine, and interfacing, but that's optional. Alright, so I'm going to start by cutting out my fabric, and I need two rectangles of the exterior fabric and two of the lining. So I have my exterior fabric in two layers, and I'm just going to lay my lining fabric right over top, and it has two layers as well, so I'm cutting out 4 layers of fabric right here. So I'm just going to do that, take my pattern piece, lay it down, then I'm going to pin it all the way around and cut it out with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. So now I have all 4 pieces cut out. I have 2 of my lining and 2 of my exterior. So now if you want to add interfacing, this would be the time. You would iron it to the wrong side of your exterior fabric on both pieces. But I'm going to skip that for today, so I'm going to show you how to attach the zipper. So you're going to start with a piece of your exterior fabric and lay it down right side up. Then you're going to take your zipper and place it wrong side up. So this is the right side. I want to put that down so it's touching the right side of the fabric. And you want right here where the zipper starts, these 2 little things here, you want that to line up about to the edge of your fabric. And then you're just going to pin it. So now it's like this. And now I'm going to take a piece of my lining fabric and lay it right side down, right on top of the zipper. So now the zipper is sandwiched between your 2 colors of fabric, and then I'm just going to pin that. So it's like this. So I've got my exterior fabric, zipper, and then my lining fabric, and now I'm going to just sew it right across the top all the way, and I'm going to use zipper foot, which looks like this. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you what to do next. Alright, so I just sewed those 3 layers together. I have my exterior fabric, the zipper in the middle, and then my lining fabric. So if I take the lining fabric and flip it over, now you can see I've got the exterior fabric sewn to the zipper, and it's all neat. And then if I turn it around, the lining is sewn onto the back of the zipper neatly. So now I'm just going to do the exact same to the other side of the zipper. So again, you're going to take your exterior fabric, lay it down right side up. Now you're going to take your piece with the zipper already sewn on, flip it over so the wrong side of the zipper is up. So pretty much you're putting right sides together of the exterior fabric. So again, just line up those little metal bits and line up your 2 exterior pieces and just pin that. Okay, and again I'm going to take my other piece of my lining fabric and lay it on top of that right side down, and then just pin that to the zipper as well. Alright, so I've got it all pinned, and now I'm just going to sew right across the top the exact same way I did with the other side. So now that I have all 4 pieces of fabric sewn to the zipper, I'm going to take this exterior fabric, flip it over, and there you can see zipper is sewn between the 2 pieces of exterior fabric, and then it's the same on the inside with the lining fabric. So you can see it's starting to take shape. So now what you're going to do is lay it out flat like this, you're going to unzip the zipper halfway, and then you're going to fold this over so the two exterior pieces of fabric are right sides together. See that? And then I'm going to pick it up and see how the lining fabrics went together. I'm going to put it down like that. So now on this side I have both exterior fabrics right side together, and on this side I have both lining fabrics right side together. So now I'm just going to pin all the way around, but on the lining fabric you're going to leave about a 2-inch gap right on the bottom here. So I'm going to start pinning here, go all the way around, you're going to sew over the zipper in the middle, all the way around, sew over the zipper on this side, down, and you're going to stop here. So make sure you leave a gap on the center of the lining and not the exterior. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you what to do next. Alright, so I just sewed around the whole thing, leaving a little gap in the lining, and now I'm just going to trim off this extra bit of zipper. So just trim it right to your seam allowance. And now I'm just going to trim all the corners. So I'm just going to cut them on a diagonal so it's flat across the corner instead of a point. This is just going to make it easier to get the corners nice and pushed out once I turn it inside out. Okay, now I'm just going to turn it right side out through this hole that I left in the lining. And this is where unzipping your zipper halfway comes into play, because you need to pull the exterior fabric out through that opening in the zipper. Okay, so there it is right side out, and now we're just going to sew the opening shut in the lining. It's hard to see because it's black fabric, but I'm just going to fold it in on itself a little bit, pin it, and now I'm just going to sew across that opening. Alright, so I used red thread just so you could see how I just sewed it straight across that opening, and now I'm just going to push the lining inside the exterior, poke the corners out, make sure it's all in there, and there, it's nicely lined. And now what you can do is just zip it up. You could just iron it so this fabric lays flat against the zipper. So just for something extra, this is completely optional, but I'm going to make a little zipper pull for my pouch. So I'm going to take, this is just some gold chain, and I already cut a piece that is just, 4 links of gold chain because I don't want it super long. And then this is just a black and gold button that has a shank on the back. And I'm also going to need 2 gold jumper rings. So to start, I'm going to take 1 jumper ring and a pair of needle nose pliers, and I'm just going to open up the jumper ring, take my little piece of chain and loop the ring through one end of the chain, and then I'm going to take my button and loop the jumper ring through, there we go, my button, and then I'm going to close it up. It's like that, and then I'm going to take my other jumper ring, open it up exactly the same, and then I'm going to take the other end of my chain, loop it through, and take my zipper, see the little, little opening, I'm going to loop it through there, close up the jumper ring. Alright, so here's my finished line zippered pouch. Just hold it up. You can see my little zipper pull that I made. So I'll just unzip it. There's the lining. Zip it back up. So here you go. It's really easy, and you can use obviously any fabric you want. You can personalize it. You could stencil something on plain fabric, or you could applique it, and maybe I'll do some tutorials on those, so watch out for those soon. And that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.